unicorns are real. Howdy, my name is Scott. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Go Small, Live Large, all about the camper van ownership and travel experience. In this video, you will see a Dolphin Class B RV that has no wood on the build out, allows for some customization for customer needs, has best-in-class interior storage for a camper van, a unique and highly effective insulation system, a compact, efficient galley, and a super innovative gray water waste tank. But wait, there's more. This actually has a deck and a cabana tent that folds out of the back of the van. Too good to be true? Not really. Join me and Terry Minix, VP at Embassy RV out of Elkhart, Indiana, as we walk through these elements and show you why a Dolphin Class B RV from Embassy that is so different from everything else on the market today. It's a superb value in the camper van space. But wait, there's still more. At the end of the video, I'll tell you why there's no black tank, there is no awning, no solar, and is HOA friendly. Don't want to miss a single minute of this video. Let's get into it. The thing that really stuck in my brain is you said there's no wood in here. I mean, look at this place. So tell me about philosophy on no wood, and then that makes me think of, so what is this stuff made of?
We've always used composites. Once I switched to the no wood feature, it actually kind of got better as we went. The bonding of it, you don't have to use hardly any fasteners in the outside metal of the vehicle as you bond your interior. Normally you're running screws and everything, breaking the skin, breaking the paint, and eventually it can cause rust. We're 3M bonding everything. We get to put 3M VHB tape on the beams of the vehicle. We call it Hershey Kisses of 3M adhesives. And we come in and just bond the panels to it because it sticks so well. And by doing that, we're not creating rust, we're not creating issues, but we also don't absorb odors, we don't absorb moisture, we don't warp, we don't have mildew, we don't have anything happening to the panels. So 3, 4, 5, 6, I have vehicles 8, 9, 10 years old out there, and when they come back, we smell new still inside the vehicle. You don't smell like a musty vehicle because everything is absorbed into it. There's nothing that can absorb.
I'm seeing no wood. I am seeing plastic composites and surfaces like that that are held together with non-traditional means. Should I be concerned as a consumer?
Basically, it's all been tested by 3M. What we did is we married with 3M. They love what we're doing with all of our vehicles that we build. So we took the panels that we have behind all these wonderful marine vinyls and sent it to 3M and said, here's what we want to do, how best can we do it? They tested everything and came back and said, here's how you will accomplish this. We pull tested it, everything is structurally sound. So we use a combination of 3M VHB tape, which they put skyscraper windows on with, which is an amazing product. And then we use the 3M adhesive, urethane adhesives. And then we have 3M $300 roll Velcro that you put your iZoom and iPass on your windshield with, it, you know, it doesn't fall off. And so anything that needs to be removable is the $300 Velcro. That is incredible. Anything we want to stay put, we use the VHB tape and the caulk together because every caulk manufacturer says for strength the caulk has to be a certain mil. I use that mill in VHB tape. You can't push the panel too hard to squish the caulk to paper thin where it doesn't hold anymore. It's optimal in thickness for grab, and you have to cut it apart. You cannot pull it apart.
So if somebody comes to you with a crazy idea like putting a grinder organ in their RV because they're traveling around the country. Hello, Kathy and Carl.
Kathy and Carl.
Go Small, Live Large viewers actually buying an Embassy RV because their grinder organ.
We call it controlled custom. We'll give you anything you want as long as it's the way that we want to do it. And so Kathy and Carl came to me and said, by the way, one of the deals of building an RV for us is we travel everywhere with this monkey grinder organ and we just have to ball with it, but we need to store it in the RV. Luckily our LA is quite wide and we have a porch that pops out with a patio on it that I'm going to build a ramp for them so they just roll it up on the patio, and I'm going to make a nest for that between the toilet and the linen closet. But we're actually going to split the doors on the linen closet and the wardrobe so he can still get into those and get clothes out of it while the monkey grinder organ's sitting in the highway. So that's what I call controlled custom. We're going to give it to you the best we can. Storage on the passenger side, lower storage, is the long storage that runs all the way through the lower cabinets and into the sofa. So it gives you the ability to put fishing rods and long items all the way through each of the cabinets. Another access to the passenger lower storage is underneath the sofa on the passenger side at the slider door. It's got great access in from this end. Overhead storage is all marine plastic and aluminum composite. You push the little nub on the handles and the doors open up. The storage runs all the way through, so if you have larger items you can put them in. And you got a lot of storage up in the top of the cabinets all over. And then you go to this side and you've got more storage on the electrical stereo side of the cabinet. Then this part is all your controls for the inverters and everything inside the cabinet. All the taller cabinet doors, you push the nub. You can actually hit the nub at the bottom with your foot. You don't have to bend over. It'll open up the door. Then you have 5 more soft close drawers in the pantry for food and cans and different things. There's not too many Class B RVs I think have a pantry of this size. Wardrobe cabinets in the passenger rear of the vehicle, and you can see there's tons of storage. You can put shoes in here. Nice hanging clothes bar in it. It's one of the larger wardrobes in a Class B. There's 12 soft close drawers inside. There's 2 in the kitchen, 5 in the pantry. Our insulation is 8 layers of bubble foil aircraft insulation. It's a real high quality bubble foil. So you can see we tuck it into every nook and cranny and glue it into the vehicle. It's just a really good insulation that doesn't absorb any moisture, doesn't rust the vehicle out from the inside. It doesn't get any odors in it because it doesn't absorb anything. It's just the right thing to put behind the walls. We created a really nice Corian countertop and we built a drip lip into the outside edge, so if you do spill something, it'll run right back into the sink and drain into the gray tank. You can set an induction cooktop up here and plug it in just above the countertop. That way it's not built into the counter and taking up valuable counter space. And you can make the lagoon table come to the countertop and extend the space with the lagoon table also. The sink is a real Moen stainless steel sink. It's not an RV sink. This is a yachting faucet. It's a real brass faucet. It does pull out, so you can use it as a sprayer. And then we have a little air in the line still, but you just lift up and you can change the spray to different sprays by pushing the end of it like a home faucet. Freezer, simply pull the handle and open it. There is 2 dials. The upper dial is refrigerator. You want it at about 3.5 anymore, and it's going to freeze everything in here. Lower dial you can do about the same, 3.5 to 4 for the freezer. There is nice large storage that flips up in them. You can adjust the shelves. And then the freezer opens up. It's a drawer style freezer. You don't have to bend over to get to anything. The flex tanks are underneath the driver's sofa, and we have a camera here that turns on when you walk past, or you can hit the side and turn it on. The fresh tank's the bottom one that this hose is coming out of. The gray tank's the top one. So we have a little bit of water in the gray tank, not very much. The fresh tank's about empty. We only have less than a gallon in it right now. If they were full, they'd be all the way to the top of the screen, and you'd see the fresh is full and the gray's empty. As the fresh depletes, you'll see the gray grow and they'll fill up the screen. So it's easy to look and see what you have through the video camera. Gray tank drain is underneath the little stoop we made under the sink. When it's across the pipe, it's closed. When it's with the pipe, it's open. And we'll go outside and show you how to open it up in the outside. The gray tank hose is located underneath the running board. You just pull it out of the tube. We have it stowed away in there. And if there was water in it, it'd be draining out right now. There's just a little bit in there right now. Okay, we're going to show you how to deploy the porch and the tent. You're going to pull the pins that's on the legs and flip them around and repin them. Flip the pads flat and undo the gray strap. The gray strap's for the patio, the black strap's for the tent. We're going to flip up the marine plastic chair protectors, that way you don't scoot a chair off the edge. And then the stairway is going to clip onto these little pins on the edge here, and you'll see how that happens. Just put the grooves right over those and they'll drop down and snap right into place. Now the handrail goes on, just drop it into the tube openings. So you got the handrail. Now we're going to put the door covers on while we have the patio open. If you go up top, like you just go around the edge, he'll open it up and flip it over the top and you'll just grab it. When the door comes to you, it just makes it easier to do that off the patio like that. And then it velcros on the hinge side. That just keeps the door clean. The door can't be hurt by water or anything, but it just keeps it nice and clean. Then you can open the door the rest of the way. Do the other one. When there's a little bit of a wind, it works really nice because the wind catches it and lifts it right up and over. But it's pretty easy to do. And you'll see the black strap. The black strap is not adjustable because we want the patio to sink into that strap a little bit. So it's always the tent strap. Now we're going to put the vinyl piece over the roof and strap it to the wheel wells that's up top there. Yeah, we'll flip that over the roof, and Blake, if you come around to the left here and grab that strap, you can hook it for him. It's easier sometimes to unbuckle it and hook it onto the plastic under there, and then buckle it back, but it's right at that seam there that you want to do it. Okay, that pulls that up top, and we'll do the other side. Right close to the seam in the plastic, and it hooks right underneath. And you just draw the string a little, and that holds that flap up over and keeps any weather out of the inside. Now we'll drop the aluminum tubes and get the tent out over the edge. And he's pushing the tubes up until they lock into place on the inside. Then after the tubes get all adjusted, then we'll Velcro the tent onto the bottom of the patio. The buttons will go to about the middle spot on the adjustment. Corey, on your aluminum, those will go to the center spot. Yep, so these little spring pins that he's doing now will go to the very center, and that's the proper height. So it's pretty easy to do. Now you're up where it should be. Then the last thing's the two fiberglass rods will show push on the front piece. And they will go right in the tube in the back here. We're going to slip them right over the top. This will keep any of the ceiling from sagging, and in case of a heavy rain, it just makes everything nice and tight. So you see he's going to lock that right into the back here. Now you saw how tight the ceiling gets. The water's just going to shed right off. So we added this recently just to put a little more pressure on the roof to keep any water from building up on the top of the tent. It'll handle any kind of winds now, and we'll Velcro the bottom, and then she's done to go. He's going to put this strap in, kind of pulls back on this last tube just slightly so it doesn't come into your headroom and be a head knocker. So that just kind of come around and kind of hang on to that final tube without putting too much pressure on the whole system. Just Velcros together. Velcroed around the other tubes. There we go. It's all set. And yeah, the beautiful stairway to walk in and out with.
So what'd you think? Pretty different than any other camper van conversion you've probably seen, right? But wait, there's more. The Embassy RV Dolphin class camper vans do not have a black waste tank for the toilet. Instead, they have a compost toilet option or a Lavio dry flush option. No waste tank in your camper van. Pretty cool. Also, there is no propane on board an Embassy RV Dolphin class camper van. No propane. Also, no solar. Why? It has a super powerful lithium package that is standard and upgradable, and because it charges as you drive, solar is kind of not necessary. So no solar and no awning. If you've been watching camper van videos from other YouTubers, you've seen that awnings can be a real problem, real pain, and can be actually dangerous where they self-deploy while you're in transit. Not cool. No awning on an Embassy RV. As impressive as all that is, we have been told by Dolphin Class B RV owners that even though their HOA, Homeowner Association, does not allow RVs to be parked near or their house or in the driveway, that they've been getting away with it at some HOAs because these vans are so stealthy on the outside. They do not look like a typical RV at all. No solar, no awning, no AC on top, etc. So very stealthy means these are pretty HOA friendly. And what Embassy RV does is that they allow you to choose from 3 different floor plans, a whole bunch of color schemes on the chassis of your choice: Transit, ProMaster, or Sprinter. So 3 floor plans plus Control Custom. You choose the chassis, they build you a van. It's pretty special. Where do you learn more? Good question. Visit embassyrv.com. Go to my website, gosmalllivelarge.com. We have information there. And if you're visiting Embassy RV's website, please tell him Scott sent you using the pull-down menu. That helps us work better together, have him at Embassy spend their marketing dollars better, and we're just building a great family of Dolphin owners that we've been putting together for about 5 years now. Pretty awesome. Tell him Scott sent you. Sure do appreciate that. If you like camper van content, places to take your camper van, please subscribe to the channel. Go small, live large. And until we see you soon, we'd like to say journey on and peace be with you. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, you made it to the end. Really appreciate you watching to the very end. If you will put a dolphin emoji in the comments, I would sure appreciate that. Lets me know that you made it to the end of this video. Dolphin Class BRV by Embassy RV. We'll see you soon.